Tēnā koutou katoa. E te iwi whānui e hui hui mai ki te toko e te kaupapa e tēnei pō. Kia ora koutou katoa. I'm Richard Hills. As the amazing Prime Minister, ex-Prime Minister Helen Clark has introduced me as, I'm the chair of the Planning, Environment and Parks Committee for Auckland Council and a councillor from the North Shore, but obviously care about the whole of Tāmaki Makaurau. E mihi whakewhitai tēnei ki te ātou manihiri, ātou ko Jeanette Siddiq Khan mō tōna kōrero kia o tō katoa e te tēnei pō. Thank you so much, Jeanette. I think sitting here, and I know this room full of people who we mostly don't have to convince of everything you said, and I guess that's part of the problem, but what you have given me, again, is that sense of purpose, ability, and all the things you said. We had friends come over from America over Christmas, and we did take them all around the city because I wanted to show, this used to be 6 lanes, now it's 2, and there's 200 native trees here where there was 200 cars before. So there are great things in this city that many of you have touched or been part of, or written submissions, or come and presented, come and yelled at us, that have been done. And there's so much more that has to be done. And yeah, everything you said around and seeing those pictures before and after are just things we need to keep doing. And they will keep going on. There is a bit of a tussle and a struggle at the moment, clearly, but there are things that will continue because people demand them. And I think, the City for Kids, I need to read that. And I did say to someone the other day, you don't have to have children to have empathy or understand the world from children's eyes. But now I do have a child, seeing the excitement he has, he's 2.5, of this beautiful place, but knowing the places I can't take him or don't want to take him or feel completely unsafe to take him. And that realization that I don't want my child near this road, that actually, where I get off the bus, and I'm sure the person who got off the bus with me had no idea who I was, but she turned to me because we have to cross 3 lanes on Glenfield Road to get home. She said to me, do you think if we go together, it's less like they'll kill both of us? And like that, obviously that she was giving a bit of a joke, but actually for me it was like it's my fault. So, but she looked at me like, let's walk across this road like ducks together, because there is no safe way to cross. We get off the bus, presumably at the same place every day. And for people all around this city, there are great experiences, and I like to post them and, do the positive things to make sure Dean and others know that I'm not always angry at Auckland Transport, because I have very good experiences of the city. It's a beautiful, wonderful city that so many of us are proud of, but there's so much to do. But I think one thing you've said that you noticed the change, so thank you and kia ora. But I think that it is about that, making sure that we keep doing it, because you can hear those loud voices. I think Pippa and many of us, the only death threats we've ever had, or I've ever had, were about removing car parks, which seems wild to me. But yeah, your leadership across the world now, and what you are doing and what you've done to help people like this room transform cities, transform communities. But really, if you boil it down, it's not about cars, it's not about bikes, it's not about anything. It's just connection and people. We had this amazing rangatahi group present on the LTP today, and they just spoke. They didn't talk about the details in the long-term plan. They spoke about their purpose, their place, the way they want to see the city, the way they want us to see them, and they felt like they don't have a voice or a place. They felt, I asked them about the tax on te reo and Māori at the moment, and they said, some of my friends are now scared to speak te reo because of the messages leaders in this country and city are maybe sending them. So I know that your leadership, and thank you also, Helen Clark and the Helen Clark Foundation, and Ben in the Urban Room, and everyone in this room. I know it's frustrating, and I know it's annoying, and I know we're never doing enough, but I think that if we don't have all of you, then we're not helping those rangatahi that spoke so well and gave a waiata to us. They don't have their voices heard. So I just want to acknowledge you, acknowledge Helen, Ben, everyone, Ashley and the team at Auckland Conversations, who still bring these voices to us to hear and feel inspired and feel positive about our city, no matter how hard it gets. But thank you so much for coming here. Thank you to the Urban Room. Please invest in them soon when we're able to. Helen Clark Foundation for leading some of the really important conversations that we're having to have as a city and as a country, and all of you. So I could go on forever just how excited I am and how inspired I am, and I'm sure I'll be knocking on the mayor's door again like I do daily to tell him how great this was and how many things we need to be doing in this space. I won't talk about all the concerns I have about the government and climate change and safety, but we'll fix those things, right, Simon? It'll be fine. I'll just close with a karakia. Me karakia ato. E te atua I o matua kore. Nā mihi whakewhitai, moi a tātou kaupapa, o tēnei pō, mi ngā iwi, ko tātu mai. Manakitia I a mātou, hokinga, ki te hau kāinga. Mō o inuitanga, e pā ana I ngā mahi kaupapa, awhi katoa. I nui mai ki tā mātou whānau, huri noa, ki te hau kāinga, I noho ai, tātou katoa. Amene. And just one of the kia ora to Richard Nahi and Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei. He always helps me with mihi and words that I clearly need to improve on my own te reo journey myself. But acknowledge Ngāti Whātua for the land that we stand on, for gifting us these 3,000 acres that we are able to continually transform with them, and the mana whenua of Tamaki Makaurau as well, for allowing us to continually, hopefully, improve the lands that we've been gifted or were taken from them that we were trying to improve. Sorry, I'm getting way too deep for a Thursday night. But yeah, thank you very much.